Okay, so imagine, imagine this. You have studied for a long time, for last 10 years. You have been drilling to work for a certain dream. The dream that is so vivid, that is so consuming, that it defines every part of who you are. Now after a long time, when you have reached that part, now you are standing in such a place that you once dreamt of. Suppose this is an organization, suppose this is a position, suppose this is a research center, world-class research center. And at certain time, you are thinking about your journey, the people who were there for you, the background from where you came up, and now you are stuck between two different worlds. One that gives you opportunity to grow more, and the another that wants you to give back. Because if you delay, then at times those people will not be there. You will come back obviously after say 10, 20 years, but the people who worked for you, who motivated you, they will not get the very best of you. So this was certainly my situation 4 years back when I was researching at a world-class institution with all the best, including Nobel Prize winner, all the best neuroscientists. And then I decided that I should go back. I should work for my people as well. I should try to build something from a place that everyone warned against. So I am Dr. Saikat Kar. I started this neurotechnology company. Neurotech is a very advanced thing in Europe right now. And I, along with my team of scientists and few engineers and few physicians, we are building some devices that can modulate brain functions, that can decrease anxiety, not by some pills, but using some device. Now, most importantly, I don't want to introduce myself as a physician or researcher right now. I want to introduce myself as an educator, because for the last 12 years, my team has been building something called Dr. SK Global Education in the northeastern India. And we have worked with more than 10,000 students till now. Now, there are three important factors, three important qualities a student should try to master to deal with certain situations, because everything in life will slowly depend on certain decisions. You may be good at something, as my previous speaker has also told, like you have to decide something, and after that decision, you have to own that decision. So there are three important qualities. One is critical thinking, and one is critical ignoring, and the third is risk-taking abilities. Now, critical thinking, we all know about it, that in this age of digital information. We are continuously fed with so many information that we need to think properly that what we should actually accept and what we should discard. As there are a lot of information, so in this condition we need to decide that what type of information reflects our values and what type of information is actually very authentic. Now, when we search over Google, we are getting lot of different sites, lot of different informations. But this is a skill, and that we should teach students from very early in their academic journey. That what kind of information our attention means, what kind of information we should feed ourselves. And here comes the next point, that is the ignoring part. Because earlier in 90s, all the source of information were newspapers, magazines, which we used to buy, and then we had to go through those parts. But now, unwanted information and unwanted things which might motivate us for a temporary time being, but that are not that much necessary in our career goals. Now in this case, we need to ignore a lot of parts, because some reels, some news will always come that will inspire us to do something that is beyond our direct line. And in that case, most of the time we are seeing students are getting distracted to do multiple things, and while doing so many things, they actually get lost from two or more common paths which were like very useful for their career progression. Now this type of ignoring so many information over time helps us to decide like what we want to do and how decision-taking abilities actually shapes our journey. Because most of the time, what we are seeing, there are decision dilemmas like India or abroad, like say arts or commerce, medical or law. This kind of means if I see a reel of a particular AIMS doctor and he or she is showing me his life journey in that hospital or in a particular clinic, we'll be motivated to do that. If I see someone from a Supreme Court lawyer particularly showing us a different case which we see during observing many reels, we'll obviously be influenced with it. But in this case, when a 16-year-old or 17-year-old student sees all such reels in his or her feed, most of the time they are getting distracted, and whichever reel influences or whichever personality influences that student, mostly the decision, at least on a personal level, is based on that. So this is one of the most important quality right now, which is critical ignoring. And then comes risk-taking abilities. Because there will be always risk and uncertainties with each of your decision. So most of the time when we are deciding that I need to go somewhere, I need to choose this career path, there are uncertainties. After some time, maybe 10 years or 5 years, you'll find, like on a quiet evening, you'll always think that I wish I had taken that decision. So whatever decision you take, you may be a good doctor, you may be a better entrepreneur, but once in a while, one or two decisions will always haunt you. So to own your decision, to be very clear, you need, means a student need to be need to be taught these three qualities, which is first, critical thinking, second, critical ignoring, and third, that is risk taking, and all the, means after taking that risk, we have to own that particular consequences. So this will be my take on any student's journey as an educator who have seen a lot of students and dealt with a lot of confusions even at midnight when students are getting panic attack and sending us different messages that we want to quit, we don't want to pursue this because of our parents' pressure, and we don't like this anymore. So if we can actually teach these three things, I hope every student can own their decision later in their academic journey. Thank you.